had bamboo shafts. It was a 2 wood, a 3 iron, a 7 iron, no wedges, and a putter with a bent shaft. So I often say that's where my putting problems came from.
That's that's awesome. When did you start playing golf?
I was 9. So my older brother went to caddy. He was 14 at the time and came home with a few Deutschmarks. There was one golf course 5 miles from our house. So we rode our bicycles there, or he did initially, and he came home with a few Deutschmarks. And I saw that he had money, which was unusual. So I said, "Well, where'd you get that money from?" And he said, "I started caddying at this golf course." I really, what does a caddy do? So I said, "Well, pushes a trolley or carries a bag, and if you do 2 bags, you get paid twice as much." I go, "This is exciting." I want a caddy, I wanna earn money, so I always say, my first love with golf was earning money, not really the game of golf, but it didn't take long for that to kick in.
But it was motivating you. And so did you fall in love with the game of golf immediately?
Pretty much, yeah. I was fortunate my very first time I caddied for the club champion, handicap 2, best player in the club. And he took a liking to this little 9-year-old
Hmm.
blonde fellow, and he said, "From now on, you're gonna be my regular caddy. Whenever I show up to play, I'm gonna ask for you, and I hope you're gonna be willing to caddy for me." And I was thrilled. It's much more fun to caddy for handicap 2 than a 32, where you look for balls all day long. And so that was my first introduction to golf, and seeing him hit the ball fairly far and
Yeah.
fairly precise, uh, just, I think, enticed me to pick up the game and see what I could do with a golf club and a ball. And they were given to us by a member who bought a new set, and he said, "You can have these 4 clubs." They had
Mm.
bamboo shafts. It was a 2 wood, a 3 iron, a 7 iron, no wedges, and a putter with a bent shaft. So I often say that's where my putting problems came from.
That's awesome.